Well, the undefeated Cougs suffered their first loss of the season against UCLA today. The defense of the Bruins shut down the high-flying offense of Washington State. Good evening, and thanks for joining us here on the special edition of 4 News Now. I'm Jordan Smith. We'll send it straight to Alex Crescenti here tonight. Alex, that offense just didn't show up.
No, I think they were back in Pullman all weekend long, and that would do a lot of explaining what happened here. But while the scoreboard shows Washington State only fell to UCLA by 8 this afternoon, that number does not show just how dominant the Bruins really were on the defensive side of the ball as they shut down one of the nation's top offenses in the Cougars. But how did they do it? Well, let's get to it. In the second quarter, Cougs are going to be driving, and Cam Ward with a quick throw out to Carlos Hernandez, but he has the ball poked out, and the Bruins fall on top of it, and they're in great field possession. Second turnover of the half for the WSU offense. That's going to lead to this. On the ensuing drive, quarterback Dante Moore hits Logan Loa in the back of the end zone all alone, and for the first time since the first quarter of week 1, the Cougs trail in the game. So how would they respond? Well, just before the half, UCLA threatened again, but junior Kapina Gushkin jumps in front of this Moore pass and is there for the pick. No one is in front of him as he's going to take it to the house. His first career interception is a pick 6, and that gives the Cougs the lead as they go into the locker room. Then in the third, Bruins now on top, but Cam Ward with some nice touch pass to Nakia Watson. He strolls into the end zone for the score. Maybe the only solid drive for the offense that didn't end in a turnover today. Cougs would have the lead going to the fourth, but from there it was all UCLA. It's going to be the running back takes the handoff, finds a nice hole. First score of the game for him, and the Bruins back on top. Then Cam Ward looking for an answer, but he's going to get a little greedy here after he feels the pressure, throws it right to the linebacker. And Cam's second interception of the afternoon proves to be costly there. Yep, he is not happy. That turnover is going to lead to this because it's going to be that same running back again follows his blocks, and that's going to deliver the critical blow. Washington State down by 8 in the blink of an eye. It might as well have been 50. With under 2 to play, Washington State needs a touchdown to stay alive, but on 4th and 1, they go with the attempted design QB run. Cam's going to get stuffed, and that will do it. Pretty much sums up the afternoon as Wazoo is dealt their first loss of the season. Now, after averaging more than 500 yards a game through the first 4 games, Cougs only managed 216 today. Not great.
Front 7, I mean, they just have waves of these guys coming in, and you know, I mean, they're creatures, and I don't say that in a bad way. I mean, they're big, long, they can rush the passer. They have aggressive schemes. I think they kept us off balance, and we couldn't offset it enough to stay ahead of the chains. And when you know you got to pass, I thought that's when they pinned their ears back, and credit to them.
So now the Cougs are going to have to regroup as they head back to Pullman for homecoming next week. It's going to be a rematch, a big one. Jaden DeLora in Arizona come to town. Very critical there. We'll have more throughout the week as Wazoo will be looking to get to 5-1 on Saturday evening.